Hello, hello. Welcome back. I decided to start about a half hour early because it's already getting dark out, and I really wanted to play, if I'm being completely honest. That's the main reason why I started early. I just really wanted to play. So, again, we're going to do 2 chapters, and then that'll leave us with 4 chapters to do tomorrow for a nice long Halloween stream. So let's get into this. And I have not eaten my dinner yet, so I have a few little things here that I might be eating. So if my mic goes off or I put it up, it's because I don't want y'all to have to deal with me chewing in your ear. So let's get to this. So, the book projected Pearson to the body of Dr. Colden. The detective watched helplessly as Bradley's friend carried out her inquiry. Confronted with the experiments of Fuller, she got into his office and discovered that the director of the Riverside Institute was hiding information on, if not the body of, Sarah Hawkins. But she was discovered by Fuller. Pierce must save her before it's too late. Come on, I want to play. This game is a lot of fun. I really love it. I'm sad that we've only got 2 streams left, this one and tomorrow's. Although I do have plenty of other games to play. Still deciding what I want to play next, but I think Bendy and the Ink Machine is at the top of my list for right now. Come on, you're almost there. Just finish loading. How's everyone doing tonight? Hope everyone's having a good day. I just saw it move a little bit more. Come on. Finally. Here we go. Is the audio messing up for y'all, or is it just for me?
I pray that Colden is really here and alive.
Oh, I didn't miss it. It was just in this. The Diary of Reverend Wickwood's wife. Her husband John built the first Hawkins home, called Hilltop, at the end of the 17th century. They were among the first white colonists of the island. The previous inhabitants disappeared mysteriously 3 centuries earlier.
An old diary.
I wonder if it's an achievement to get all of the copies of Diary of the Pastor's Wife. Do I read the book? Read the book. This will affect your destiny. Bet. There we go. Why the fuck did he have a copy of Malleus Bestiarum?
What the... Fuller, too.
I got an achievement. Maybe I can see what it is on my app.
The Scylla is here. Like in the vision. Colden came this way.
Let's see. Give me just a moment. I'm gonna check what that thing was. Where is my... Oh well, I'll figure it out. Here, maybe if I go through the game. My game content. No. Game info. No. No. Oh, my achievements. That's what it was. Most trivial object. Discover all the small blue bottles. So I found all the sleeping pill bottles.
Right. Enough time wasted. Colden needs me. I must find her.
So I can't go that way.
Moreover, I don't know who he was opening up, but he seemed quite enthusiastic.
I wouldn't like to be on that.
I know where I'm supposed to go, but I want to see if I can get anywhere else. Let's see. Nothing to discover in here. But I figured this way was probably safer than going around that corner. I can't get out that way. Never mind.
No! No!
Oh, what is this?
My God! What is happening to me?
Do I have to...
What was that? It's as if I'd been transported somewhere else. What happened? Something has changed, but what?
Anything in here? Can't go that way. The fuck? Oh. I don't like that sound. This is gonna scare the shit out of me, isn't it? Oh. I'm turning down my volume just in case. What am I looking for in here? Is that it? Oh.
Destiny. It has trapped you.
hear something and I really don't like it. Bruh, I'm scared. Why is it so much darker with this one? I don't like that. Oh! No! Switch to this one. Because I haven't heard shit while I have this on. Do I have to open a door or something? What do I have to do? Itchy. I don't like this. I hear it, I hear it, I hear it. Okay.
You are confronting
okay.
powers that surpass you.
I'm gonna scout the area with this first. Okay, so I have to get all the way down here. That's one that I can clear now. If I just make a mad dash for it, I should be good. I have a system now. I don't want to die. I don't like how far away this is. Oh, itchy. Give me a second, I find my bearings. Oh. Okay. At least after every little bit, there's a checkpoint. That's good. I don't like this. Just run, just run, just run. Jesus fucking Christ. I don't yell like that usually. What the fuck? Wait, what the fuck? Why can't I go in there? Oh, wait, here. That scared the shit out of me.
It looks like things are back to normal.
I'm good. I'm okay. I'm okay. Okay. I hear singing. Which way do I go? Wait, where's the door back out? Oh, that's the door back out. Oh gosh.
What's going on? It never ends. Damnation. That's me.
Oh God! I gotta get out. I got.
How do I get out? Wait, there it is. I don't trust this.
Pierce, I found her. I finally know what's going on. You must live and find the truth. It is already too late for me.
Colden? What's going on? Was it a hallucination?
Please take a seat and be quiet, Mr. Pierce. I'll be with you in a moment.
Stop whatever the hell you're doing and turn around now. No, it can't be. No! You son of a bitch! What did you do to her?
I wish I could have done more experiments on you, Mr. Pierce.
I said, what did you do to her?
You shouldn't be sorry for your friend. You should envy her.
Murderer! This madness must stop!
Colden?
What the fuck is going on? I was right!
What did they do to you?
I was right. Neither one of the parents died in that fire. It was just the kid.
You speak.
He gave him the gold and I, the azure. I don't see him very often anymore. The green is stronger.
Are you feeling ill?
I'm here, but no. No.
Let's get you out of here.
It comes in my dreams. Our minds melt like colors on a palette.
Come with me.
It's as of the oldest green. Violent living, vibrant. A sea green, maybe. No. No.
Mrs. Hawkins, we must go before someone finds out.
Oh, but he will. He always knows these things when it's about me.
I have seen the same color. It was not as vivid as you said.
A pale copy. A discarded spawn.
Do you know what it was? Tell me.
I can't. We should not call his name. Terrible, terrible consequences.
All right. Come with me.
He will know. He will find us.
One more reason to hurry.
Have I seen you before?
Can you walk?
Maybe.
Then let's go before your husband finds us. It was in your studio.
What?
You painted me. That's where you saw me.
Of course. The men in white are coming.
You mean the guards?
This way. Follow me.
What the?
Oh no.
This way.
Am I supposed to go this way?
Come out of your dumb hiding
Nope.
hole.
I went the wrong way.
It was in your studio.
What?
You painted me. That's where you saw me.
Hang on. I have 6 points. Do I want to put my points into psychology, eloquence, or strength? What do you guys think? Eloquence, psychology, or strength? I'll go with strength. I haven't touched strength at all yet. Oh shit. I'm almost insane. Ow. I got something stuck in my tooth and it hurts. Algernon Drake, age 43, occupation bookseller. Algernon Drake is the owner of the Nameless Bookstore and a friend of Sarah Hawkins. It would seem the two of them were united in a common thirst for knowledge about the occult. He has a strange collection of parchments and books of spells. He seems to know a lot about the island's clandestine activities. If I decide to explore the occult trail, he'll be an excellent guide. Give me just a moment. That's much better. Marie Colden, age 32, doctor. I arrived too late to free Colden from the clutches of Fuller. Just before I found her body in the hands of the doctor, she had come to give me a last message. I don't know if I'm going crazy, but I believe that her words were full of truth. Sarah Hawkins, age 33, painter. I found Sarah Hawkins alive, prisoner of the Riverside Institute. Charles Hawkins and Dr. Fuller seemed to have connived to hide her from the world. She seemed to be very affected by the tragedies that have struck her family, but I detect a fighting spirit in this woman that I would better not underestimate. She's a survivor. Through the eyes of Dr. Colden, I finally visited the Riverside Institute. The operating rooms and dormitories surround the pharmacy. Everything there has an air of respectability. Do the nurses really know, like Dr. Colden, what's going on in the cellars? What is sure is that the staff fear Fuller. It is perhaps this fear that prevents them from questioning the validity of a medical center of this size on such a small island. The fuck? When they will have consumed the stellar flesh and survived the transformation closer than ever to their new master, they will enter his sleep of death and will only awaken to answer his call. They will be called the Awakened. Cthulhu. I'm not going to try and pronounce that. The Elder Sign. Men discovered a protective symbol so powerful that it could remove them from the gaze of creatures of the myth. They carved it into their jewels, painted it on the doors of their houses, embroidered it on the clothing of their children. Later they understood that it could even exercise its power on the doors of the sunken city. I love that the Necronomicon is like has so many different versions across like all kinds of media, but the one thing that it always has in common is that it's bound in human flesh. The words that follow are not really mine. They were communicated to me in my dreams and trances by the greatest minds in the cosmos. I take advantage of these moments of lucidity that grow ever shorter to write down these few scraps from the immense knowledge that they send crashing against my broken mind. Night after night, I can only leave these crumbs of knowledge to the world in the hope that reading them will guide men. But I already fear that unholy words will stain the soul of whoever dares open this accursed collection, because just like prisoners whose confessions are written on their own skins, I shall protect my heritage beyond the ages. Last thing. High Priest. The call could not be made without a guide. The guide does not have to see or hear. He is fully committed to the cause of the great old one that he serves. He will find the oracle. He will pursue the truth seeker. He will neither reveal nor explain. He will observe. And when the stars align and the day of awakening arrives, he will take his place and lead the call. Okay. Hurricane lamp again. I've already read all of these things.
Of course.
You mean the guards?
This way. Follow me. Oh no.
This way.
Okay. Wait! The machine. It's the green. The decaying one.
The gas.
Yes. It's not good for living beings.
We don't have time for that.
I am not moving until the wrong is set right.
Damn it.
Okay. Well then, can you move out of my way so I can fix this shit?
I'd be better off finding a tool. Perfect.
All right. That should do it. Let's move.
It's gonna blow up, isn't it?
I'm your puppet no more, you bastard!
You're my wife. My wife. You owe me obedience.
Leave her alone! We're leaving this crazy island.
You are going nowhere. Don't get between me and my wife.
Edward!
Nobody tells me what to do with my wife. How dare you?
No!
Why should I let you take her away when I could snap your neck?
Your cult. They don't want me dead.
Why? Because you are the one destined to perform the call.
Your wife thinks so.
Fool. My desire to protect Sarah is stronger than their petty schemes.
You hurt her.
No, detective. She is much, much more than a woman. She is the Oracle. Sarah has seen things, has made things you can't even begin to imagine. Would you still save her if I told you that she is even more dangerous than I am?
The painting! But she refused!
At first, Sarah condemned Francis Saunders the moment she offered him the Wanderer. Sarah has been in the presence of the myth for too long. Even if she were to leave Darkwater, she would still hear his call. And the cult will always be here, waiting for her.
Then we get rid of its members.
You are out of your league, detective. They control the whole island. She will finally surrender to his power, and the world will fall with her.
Don't!
No one can escape the wheel of destiny, they say. But I will change it. I will save Sarah.
Where the fuck did you get an axe? Still on chapter 9? After the death of Colden, Pierce, victim of hallucinations, advanced inside the Riverside Institute to the point of discovering Sarah Hawkins alive, prisoner of Dr. Fuller. The last confrontation between Charles Hawkins and his wife has revealed that the man, under his monstrous appearance, tried to protect her from the influence of the myth. He warned Pierce if Sarah succumbs to the lure of the occult, she will lose all free will, allowing the cult to bring its plan to fruition. Summon an ancient and evil god. Henceforth, Pierce must know more about Sarah Hawkins' intentions and find a way to protect her.
No parent should have to bury their child, knowing it's me that put him there. The guilt will never go away.
I feel your pain.
I'll do anything to get him back. Anything. My work was what lured me here in the first place. It began showing me things I never should have painted. Things Charles should never have seen.
What am I to you? I took care of you, saved you from your miserable life. You'll never find a man better than me. You owe me.
I owe you nothing. We'll leave now.
You're not going anywhere. You are mine.
Caretaker knew?
Simon.
Come on. It's over now.
Wait, I wonder. Oh, I kept the fucking poker? Oh, this got fixed up. Drink or don't drink. For now, I won't drink. Oh, I'm gonna explore.
Was Sarah Hawkins telling the truth? What kind of ritual was she preparing? Was the painting of the Shambler displayed here? Mrs. Hawkins never told me why she was in possession of the Necronomicon. How did she survive her encounter with the Shambler? How did she react? Was she afraid? Charles Hawkins was ready to do anything to protect his wife.
go down here? Yes, but it's blocked. Because the cadence.
Mr. Pierce, we were waiting for you.
Good. Sarah doesn't have much time.
What are you doing here?
Did you think I would let you confront the occult without supervision?
This is too dangerous for a bookworm like you.
Algernon, I need to talk to Mr. Pierce.
Very well, Sarah. I will be in Charles Hawkins' office.
You seem different.
Yes. When I woke up this morning, my mind was sharper. Cleaner. I can still hear the voice calling me. It is so strong. So ancient. Enticing. Dangerous. I may never be able to escape his grip, but for now I can keep it at bay. I know what I owe you, Mr. Pierce. But I can't come back to Boston with you.
You've been friends for a long time, hiding each other's secrets.
I trust him.
What are you planning to do?
I must find it and kill it. I am the only one who can end its slaughter.
No. No, you will come with me to Boston.
I owe you no obedience.
This isn't about what you want or don't want to do. You would risk destroying the world just because you can't face the consequences of your actions.
I am willing to atone for my sins.
No. You're just trying to erase all proof of the mistakes you've made.
I know what I have done. I will not rest until the creature is sent back to its dimension.
You can't give up, even knowing the stakes.
Yes, thank you.
Still, I won't let you go.
What?
You will stay here until I find a safe way to return to Boston.
That's ridiculous. Listen. Algernon knows of a way to protect me. Help him find what he seeks, and we may all survive this battle.
All right. I'll help you.
Seeing you again. Ah, it's you. I'm here for her, not you.
I don't care why you're here. Your usefulness is the only thing that matters. How do we protect Mrs. Hawkins from the influence of the forces that claim her?
By following Charles Hawkins. That imbecile of a thief, of course.
What do you mean?
He found something. An amulet. The symbol engraved on it could protect Sarah.
Could?
We are dealing with forces that by far surpass what your intellect can process. Feel free to ask me any question regarding the matters that exceed your grasp.
This creature, the Shambler, what is it?
It is a hunter. It travels from one dimension to another to hunt down its prey.
Francis Sanders was one of its victims. How could a creature like that end up in one of Mrs. Hawkins' paintings?
Sarah has an uncommon gift. A connection with entities that live beyond our reality. I doubt that she was aware at the time, but When she painted the picture in a certain way, she called it.
And now it remains in our reality.
Let us say that it uses the painting as a portal into our reality, and we make enticing prey for it.
That's why we must find a way of sending it back to where it came from permanently. The dagger with the strange sign. Was it you who sold it to Francis Sanders?
If you are referring to the dagger of the ancients, then yes, it was me. Why?
Do you know what he intended to do with it?
Francis was primarily a collector of occult objects. He liked rare items such as the dagger. But I doubt he knew its purpose.
It allowed me to send the creature you call the Shambler back into the painting.
Fascinating. But I am afraid that this might only be short-lived.
You mean that thing could come back?
Yes, that is why I am looking for a more permanent solution.
It must never come back. A genius like you must have already found a way to get rid of this creature, yes?
I sense your sarcasm, but it does happen that, yes, I do have a solution. I think I can destroy it, but for that I must approach the creature, and to be able to do so, I need the key to Rie.
Another one of your baubles.
It is no bauble, unbeliever. It is a very powerful protection, able to repel very ancient forces. Much more effective than your Colt.
What does it look like?
It is a golden amulet, bearing very ancient inscriptions and an elder sign at its center. A star with an eye in the middle.
I've already seen that sign. Where can we find it?
Therein lies the problem. That foul thief Charles has hidden it somewhere. I found this drawing among his personal effects. I think that it has something to do with the location of the amulet.
I'll follow this lead. You continue searching.
That is what I intend to do. As for you, return here the second you find it. I don't want it to disappear again.
Okay. Nope. Why are there so many busts? Nope. 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 Is that Bradley?
How are you, Bradley?
Ah, it's you, Pierce. I'm just worried about Marie. I mean Dr. Colden. Have you had any news?
I'm so sorry, Bradley. I could do nothing to save her.
What do you mean? What happened?
I'm not sure what happened. But I found her body in the cellars of Riverside.
You sure that you've got nothing to do with it? If she hadn't tried to help you, she might still be alive.
I'm sorry. Truly.
It's that slug, Fuller. I swear I'll shoot him. What do you say, Pierce? Are you with me?
I understand your feelings, Bradley. But I don't think that you're in the right state to make such a decision.
He killed her, Pierce. I can't do nothing, faced with this situation.
Fuller's crimes won't go unpunished, I give you my word. But for now, you must keep a cool head. We must do something for those who are still alive, Bradley. Sarah is still in danger as long as the cult is active. We need to see this through, otherwise Marie's death will have been in vain.
You're, the voice of reason, Pierce. As always.
that it? Is that it? No, no beard. Is it in the library or can it be anywhere else?
This is the amulet that Drake was looking for.
Where's the audio?
It's
There
you
it is.
again.
Which do I do? What do you think? Which one should I do? What you think? Amulet or whatever the hell this is. I want to know what it says though before I choose it. That's the thing. Fuck it.
What is the true nature of the Necronomicon?
I see that you are interested in my precious book. It is the definitive book of knowledge of the occult, Mr. Pierce, written by Abdul al-Hazred. It is the answer to many a question.
That is why it's so highly valued.
Yes, and even though it is a copy, given to me as a gift by Professor Armitage of Miskatonic University, the work remains very powerful.
I understand better why you keep it in a safe. I think I've found what we're looking for.
Let me see that. Yes, that's it. It's perfect. We are saved.
I must tell Mrs. Hawkins.
Yes, do that.
Oh, I don't have much sanity left. been over an hour, and we're still not done with chapter 9?
I have it. It's a strange amulet. I hope it will protect you, considering that nothing will help you change your mind.
You must understand. I already went too far.
What have you seen that's so terrible you convinced yourself that you had to risk so much?
I can't tell you now.
This story is going to end badly.
Yes. Chief West is here with Sullivan.
Bradley, you take care of Sarah. I will deal with them.
You sure? All right.
I feel like this is the end of chapter 9.
I've been hearing about you a lot lately. You seem to enjoy causing trouble.
Nice job, Chief. You got me. Great police work.
You can try to play smart with me all you want, Pierce. Witnesses have identified you as the one who set fire to Riverside.
Witnesses? How convenient. That's not the whole story, is it?
I don't care about your stories. Save them for the judge. You know, us cops, we base our investigation on facts and testimonies. You might want to try that next time.
You bet I will.
Okay. Time for a break. We'll be back in about 10 minutes, as usual. Take this time to get a drink, get a snack, go to the restroom, do whatever you gotta do. And I'm going to set a timer. Be back. Welcome back. Let's get into Chapter 10. With the help of Algernon Drake, Pierce has obtained an amulet that is supposed to protect Sarah Hawkins against the evil powers that covet her. The painting told him of her desire to track and kill the dimensional shambler in order to atone for her sins. But the painter told him. Jeez. Before Pierce could stop her, he was arrested by the police.
You know, I've heard a lot about you, Mr. Pierce.
All good, I hope.
It appears that you've been involved in a variety of misdemeanors since your arrival on Darkwater. Entering private property, twice. Aggression, insulting behavior, and to top it all, arson.
Listen, Chief West, I realize that I'm in your jurisdiction, and that you don't like guys like me. However, I think that these accusations are exaggerated and that we would benefit from working together.
If that means a confession from you and therefore less paperwork for me, then we've got a deal.
I'm serious. Can't you see what's going on right under your nose?
Yeah? So what's going on that I don't know about?
You'd be better off taking an interest in Dr. Fuller. The experiments he carries out on his patients are as inhuman as they are illegal. And when Dr. Colden wanted to put a stop to it, she too went under the knife.
What are you talking about? Nobody's reported any wrongdoings. Dr. Fuller is a man who is as much respected and admired on the island as he is in his profession. It seems like you've got a grievance against him. Is that why you set fire to his institute?
I'm admitting nothing at all.
Come on, I'll show you to your new residence. I'll be back later to ask you some questions. I hope that you'll make the right choice and confess to everything. It would be as unpleasant for you as it would be for me if I had to adopt more advanced questioning.
I have no doubt about that.
Good night, Mr. Pierce.
Mr. Pierce, the truth seeker. We meet at last.
Who's there?
I am the one men named Leviathan. Not because of the scale of my terrestrial form, but as a reminder of the immensity of my knowledge, which I came to share with you, human. Do not struggle. You will not be able to speak or escape my influence. Excellent. Your mind has begun to expand. Your dreams have been gently shepherded by the being they call the Oracle. But it is your curiosity and your fate that have led you up to this moment. You are here to accept the knowledge and follow the path that leads to your freedom. This is an offer that the likes of you, particularly those with such rare characteristics, cannot refuse. The more you bend your human spirit to make it able to receive the truth, the closer you will come to embrace his power. Where is the Oracle, Truth Seeker? Would you like to see her? Where is the Oracle? Is she not the very object of your quest? I'll let you see for yourself.
What was that?
But do not forget, your fate has already been written.
Achievement, that's
Our paths shall cross again, Truth Seeker.
You know the risk, Sarah. If you happen to use your powers again, you may lose more than your life.
It is not about me, but innocent lives. I hope that your sources are reliable.
The bootleggers have the painting. If the Dimensional Shambler is to appear, he will do it here. The Shambler! I knew it!
No! Not again! Algernon, come back!
Nope. What if I just go down farther? Can I jump? Nope. I wanted to jump in the water.
Is Algernon and the Shambler?
That's Cat.
No way back. How many are there? How many are there?
That's a lot of bodies.
Hey! You can't leave us!
Sorry, old friend, but it's either you or me.
No! What are you... No! Open! Open! Open up! Open this door!
It's here.
The beast is within our reach.
Are you sure you want to do it?
Let's go.
Quickly, come with me!
How do we kill it?
The Shambler can open breaches between dimensions. He uses glyphs as anchors to stay in our world.
Then I must destroy these glyphs.
Exactly.
How can I find them?
I will make the glyphs visible so you can revoke them. By doing so, this zone will be protected by a barrier.
Perfect. Stay inside the shield.
I'll create the protective barrier. Get back inside it as soon as you sense the slightest danger.
Okay, so there's 3 glyphs.
The first glyph must have appeared somewhere on the floor.
You see it?
How many are there? The glyph. I can't move it. Is it acting against me?
The ritual is working. Don't worry, it's just until I ward it off. Oh no. The Wanderer is back. The glyph is ready, sir. Run! The second symbol has been revealed. You know what you have to do, Sarah.
Okay, let's see if I can find it from where I'm standing. Like I did before.
The second glyph must have appeared. Let's press on.
I'm trying to find it. Shut up. I'm trying to find it and not get killed in the process.
The symbol must...
I'll never forgive myself for this painting.
The second glyph must have appeared. Let's press on. The symbol must be here somewhere. Look closely.
That is what I'm doing.
The second glyph must have appeared. Let's press on.
I don't see it.
The symbol must be here somewhere. Look closely.
That is what I'm doing. I need some oil.
The second glyph must have appeared. Let's press on.
Got it? Okay, now that I know where it is.
The symbol must be here somewhere. Look closely.
That is what I'm doing.
Where is it?
I have the impression the Shambler is trying to anticipate our actions. The second glyph must have appeared. Let's press on.
Shut the fuck up.
He's getting stronger and more aggressive. If he catches up with you, try blinding him.
Okay, so I have to go and okay.
The second symbol has been revealed. You know what you have to do, Sarah.
It's gonna appear.
Where is it?
I have the impression the Shambler is trying to anticipate our actions.
Like, is it the Shambler or is it the Wanderer?
The second glyph must have appeared. Let's press...
Because sometimes he calls it the Shambler, sometimes he calls it the Wanderer. I'm confused. Get rid of these little things.
It's on.
Neck is killing me.
He's getting stronger and more aggressive. If he catches up with you, try blinding him. Now is when matters get complicated. I must breach the barrier to ward off the creature. You have to lure it in front of me, Sarah. Do you understand? Once it goes after you, I need you to guide it towards me. We're almost there, Sarah. Only one glyph left to find.
Oh no, it's already here. Release me now! Algernon!
Done! Quickly! Bring him towards me!
I have to go quicker.
Oh no, it's already here. Release me now! Algernon!
Done! Quickly!
What the fuck? I was holding the button!
Oh no, it's already here. Release me now! Algernon!
Done! Quickly!
What the fuck? I'm pressing the button! But... do I have to blind it first?
me!
Fuck! Why is it not working? Hang on. Let me see if anyone else has issues with this part. Because I am holding the buttons, but I'm not moving. Like, because this is bothering the crap out of me. I wonder, can I move?
Now is when matters get complicated.
Okay.
Let's breach the barrier to ward off the creature. You have the Lord in front of me, Sarah. Do you understand? Once it goes out,
Oh no. It's all right. Release me now! Algernon!
done! Quickly! Bring him towards me! Well done, Sarah. It's time we were done with this painting.
I need some oil.
Let's go, Sarah. It's over.
Do you hear something?
Something's gonna go wrong.
I can hear him. He calls me.
Sarah! No!
Algernon. It's too late.
Must resist! Please! Don't!
Give her the fucking amulet. That's what's supposed to protect her. Okay, that's chapter 11. Well, that was chapter 10. Getting into chapter 11. Gonna save it for tomorrow.
Sarah Hawkins.
Okay. Here we go. Now, thank you for joining me for another stream of this. I am having so much fun. I cannot wait to finish it tomorrow. cannot wait to see what happens next. There's 4 chapters left. I'm wondering what's going to happen in those 4 chapters. Because this seems like really close to an ending point. So anyways, as usual, this will be uploaded to my YouTube right after stream. So if you want to come back and watch it, or if you missed it, it will be there permanently, because on Twitch it only saves it for a week or 2. Can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. I might or might not be in costume for tomorrow's stream. We'll just have to see. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.